So while I was going through this process, right, a couple of things stuck out, but most importantly was my side bias. My side bias is crazy as F. And that was something that I had to pretty much learn how to control. That was number one. Number two, I had to learn to love people where they're at. Number three, I had to also learn that not everybody wants to hear me fucking say, oh, you could do it. If I could do it, you could do it too. Number four, I had to learn to love people where the fuck they're at. I don't know if I already said that, but I had to learn to love people where they're at and where they're capable of loving, right? And just to pretty much expound on some of it, because half the shit I just said I don't remember. So basically, in a nutshell, during this whole process, it went from, me realizing that I was, y'all already know, keep shit 21 with y'all, but I was very judgmental of a lot of things that my partner would do. And, there was a lot of things where I'm just like, oh my God, why do you do this that way? Or why do you do that way? And even though I would say, hey, you know what? Thank you for doing this, or thank you for doing that, or thank you for X, Y, and Z, you still weren't feeling my thanks, because then I'm following up with some form of, but why didn't you do it this way? Or why didn't you do it that way? Or some fucking, negative shit was coming along with it. So it's kind of like, I'm giving you a positive, but here's this. And then I'd wrap it up with oh, but I'm just giving you constructive criticism. And it's like, no, bro, seriously, just shut the fuck up. So I had to learn to shut the fuck up. It's either, hey, you did a great job, or you didn't do a good job. There's no, hey, you did a great job, but. So that was something that within that time frame, I'm like, okay, definitely got to work on that. Even though I'm super supportive of whatever the hell she wants to do, I still always try to exude and insert myself into certain situations that I should have never. So that was also a whole eye opener, because it was just like, here it is. I'm telling you, like, yo, why don't you do this, and this? Because you're perfect for this, and this. And it's just like, bro, that's not her speed. But even though if it's not her speed, I want it to be your speed, because that's ultimately what the fuck I wanted, right? And it was kind of like, bro, we really don't have issues or problems. It's me. The faster I realize and learn, like 90% of the chaos that's in your relationship was caused by you, because you're the problem, because you just want all these things, even though you feel like you don't want all these things indirectly. You're the problem, bro. Like, you're the issue. You are also the solution. So there was that moment where it's just like, you know what? It actually started like back in like October and November, or maybe in like August or so, where I let go of this control and, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Like, I kind of just started to like drop all that shit to where it's just like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna let you do what you want to do. I'm gonna let you be who you want to be without trying to like add to it and all this other shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I think we're slowly but surely getting there, because it was kind of like, we're great, but then when it comes down to, hey, I want you to do this, or I want you to do that. Why don't you want to do this? Why don't you want to do that? Hey, but you can make more money doing this, or you can make more money doing, like, I have to stop doing that shit, because at the end of the day, it's her life, your body, your choice type shit. And I wasn't giving her that respect, and on top of that, I wasn't supporting her boundaries, because it was just like, well, I want, and yeah, so whole nother video for a whole nother time. But yeah, man, I just had to literally in that process learn to let shit go, leave things where it's at, and honestly just make peace with it. Especially because of the simple fact of, there was nothing that I said that I wasn't doing during that time frame, where it was not, all right, cool, so if you're doing it, I'm gonna do it with you, I'm gonna support you with it. However, she never exuded anything else of, I would this or I would that. She didn't do what I normally do to her to me, and that was fulfilling. But yeah, now it was just I have to love, like, I love you, so now I'm gonna love you where you're at. I'm gonna love you for the person that you are. You feel me? Not for all the things that I feel like you could possibly be, and all this other shit. So it was great. It was a great time. I enjoyed those 30 days. For this 30-day, I said I'm gonna go live I think every fucking other video I get on here and I say I'm gonna go live and blah blah blah, and I sit here and I tell myself, I'm not gonna lie, I get down to the point where I'm like, I should go live, and then it's like, what the fuck am I gonna talk about, bro? This shit's getting long. Hold on, y'all.